more. Joy, peace. I've brought the dove spirit. And a lovely lamb feeling. Yeah, I come as a lamb. Can you come as a lamb, Joseph? I can come as a lamb as well, you know. So, you know, go as sore as, I don't like, I just want to bring in peace, love, and bring our Father to His frequency. When we connect to our Father's frequency, it's just love. It's just love. You will feel it. 144,000 this time of year. If you're feeling, I don't feel the Christmas spirit. Oh, I don't feel Hanukkah. Whose problem's that? It's not mine. And it's not my father's either. I think you might have a problem yourself. Joy to the world, peace among men of goodwill be upon you all. That's the spirit. That's the spirit of Yeshua. That's what he's going to bring in. Oh yes. And you're going to do the same. You are the most wonderful blessing for mankind. And you're saying to yourself, me? Little old me? Little old you. I know you're not old, but you are old. If you were from above, how old are you? From a place of timeless. What is time? In our existing time, because we're in this dimension. That's all it is. The Father, let us know time. It's endless. But we've been put in a celestial clock, and I'm going to show you it, how so much closer it is to the human body, how it is exactly just about. It's a replica, a copy of the human, of Father. Father, let me just say this here. There's a process. There's a process going on. This was my mother's, by the way. She loved butterflies. Oh, I miss her so much. I really do. When you've been brought up by such love, true love, you lose them. Yeah. I used to spend Christmas with her just before she died. Sorry about this. I'm so sorry. You know, before this turns into a butterfly, I know it's not real. I have to go through a process. It liquefies. It becomes hard, brittle on the outside. Kind of dies, but it doesn't die. The transformation, how can liquid, because whatever it was, the caterpillar, whatever, liquefies, it transforms completely. It is no longer what it was. It's a miracle, and people don't realise how wonderful this is, and our Father puts this in place for us to learn about us, how our Father liquefies you, like as in gold, heats you up, and then you can be put in any mould and you become solid, beautiful. All the dross has been removed, you're now pure gold. You've turned into a butterfly. Remember, a butterfly has two parts, a left and a right. A left and a right. A male and a female. It is the frequency of the donut. The toroidal field, the number 8 with a centre point, and the human is like a wheel shape. We have a left and a right, a centre point, left brain, right brain. Same principle. It's two for the circuit to work. Yeah. So when male and female connect within yourself first, once you connect to yourself, with Father, understanding who you are, then the second stage takes place where you will attract someone exactly the same as you. This is 144. It is a frequency. The number is a frequency. Yeah. We just spoke about that in the last video. If you want to look back, it's in my days. So, the new frequency is the 7 spirits from Father that program us inside, out, and it brings light to the spirit, to the soul, to the soul, to the body. That's the way it works. So, within you, there's a lot of space, just like the universe. A lot of space. Yeah. But there's so many barriers. Has to be. A heart has to have a barrier. A lung has to have a barrier. but it's all part of you. It's just the way it is. It's the way Father works in the celestial clock. We are a universe. If you've got a temple, a human temple, you are a universe. A universe. I'm going to show you how the universe up there is a copy of you. It may not be exactly. Think about this. A snowflake, they reckon a snowflake, if you examine it, every single snowflake is different. It's true. You are a snowflake. You're not the same as your next door neighbour, who's a 141. But nevertheless, you are based on this frequency that I'm going to show you. So there's great variety within the frequency. Right? So I'm going to show you this program. This is how you work. You'll see it is very similar to a magnet. If you want to see the frequency of a magnet, you're going to see the frequency of the whole universe. You won't be able to see behind you, north, because I have to have a fixed position. I'm going to fix it on south and show you what happens. You have to decide as an individual what is actually experiencing. Don't let anybody tell you what you're going to experience if you have a go at this, if you try it out. Okay? So I'm going to show you the program. Yeah. Did I embarrass myself? I probably did, but my mother, when you know when you love someone, you just can't help feeling that way. I can't help it. It's not an act. It is real. I really, this is true love. It's true love. I miss my mother so much. So I'll show you this this program. Okay. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. Let me see. I'll get it up first. Let me just put this on here to see if I get it positioned right. I don't know. After. Is that right? Can you say that? I would like to make sure you say it all. Is that right? Okay. Let's just fire it up. Here we go. Download it free. If somebody is trying to get something out of you for this program, click off it. It should download free if you get to the right one. So, don't know why it's taking so long. There's quite a bit of. It'll be live, it'll be live when you come on. Yeah, it'll come on in a minute. Don't worry. It's a lovely program. Yeah, it's never taken that long. So here we go. This is. You see what you've got there? Yeah. So it's set up at the south. You see the south there? See where my cursor is there? Yeah. South. Down here. You see this down here? I don't know if you can see it. Just down here. If you take that off, the land will disappear. And I take the atmosphere off. You get that? You see that? So what we have, can you see that? I hope so. So you've got the horizon, you've got south, southeast, and so forth. Now you have to have a mouse to do this. If you haven't got a mouse with a wheel, you won't be able to zoom out. So here we go, a zoom out of the universe, and that's what you see. Yeah? Now you can see the horizon is slightly bent, so I'll go to the centre and I'll make it level. So you see it there? It's now level from there to there. It slightly needs to be pulled up. So I'll click over here and level it up. So there we go. Now then, what we'd like to do here is put a graph on. Okay. There's the frequency of the whole universe. That's it. That's it. Now, let's put the 12 houses on the zodiac. There we go. Did you see what I did there? You see down here? Down here. Zodiac. Okay. So, now we have the zodiac. If you come to the side here, this will pop up. You've got a clock up there. Can you see this? Date, time, window, F5. If you press F5, this will pop up. So we have seconds, minutes, hours, days, months, years. That's your time. You can swap over to Julian Day. Swap back. Okay. You can see it's a countdown live. Is it 20, 21, 22? See there? So this is a countdown live. Now, if I keep my cursor on this arrow here, it will go fast in time. So what we're doing is we're going fast in time, forward in time, or we can go backwards in time, whatever. So shall we do that? Now, what birth sign are you? See this one here? See this one here? There's the one there what most people recognise. Virgo. Now what I want you to do, come on now, watch what happens as we go forward in time. You are the observer, remember. You are centre attention on the earth as an observer. We've taken everything away. It's as if you're seeing through all the land. and all atmosphere, and you're seeing exactly what the universe is. Now I could turn this around and place north here, but for this demonstration I'm leaving it as it is. So we can't say north, but we can see, you see, I can click around. If I put my cursor on here and I click around with my mouse wheel, it will click a day over at a time. You see that? Now, if I was to speed this up, keep your eye on Virgo. Watch what happens. This is what happens in the universe. Right? This is 100% accurate. There is no error in this. Keep your eye on Virgo. Here she is. Just take a look. Watch what happens. See the moon? The moon's going round. You keep your eye on Virgo. She's going behind you. And the moon's going through its cycles every 28 days. Look at, there's the moon. And you see the planets. See the planets? You see that one going behind the sun? Yes. It's revolving around the sun. There's Virgo, look. She's back round. She's back round. There you go. Now, as an observer, you tell me what's happening. I'm not going to tell you. You work it out. Is the earth the centre of attention? Is everything else, the 12 houses, round this centre point? Why do I say that? Well, look at the frequency here. You see the frequency? Can you see it? Let me pull it down. There's the magnet frequency. You see it? This is the universe. You see up here? You see this here in the centre? That is the centre point of the magnet pull through the centre to create the toroidal field. This one down here and this one up here revolving round, and this one revolving round. I've demonstrated it, how a magnet works. This is a massive magnet and we're in centre stage, the Earth. Yeah? If I was to click on this, what would happen? Oh, look at Polaris. It's pole star. Everything, the fixed stars, revolve round the pole star. The wandering stars going in the centre round like this in the magnet. Right? The sun, the moon, and all the planets. Yeah? The sun, all the planets, as the sun's going through its houses, revolve around it like that. Oh yes, as it's moving into the houses. That's how it works. Oh yes. So that's how you get retrograde. It'll go behind and it'll pop out to this side and it'll look as if it's going backwards and forwards like that, but it's actually going behind like that. Yeah, I think I've explained that before. We have Jupiter over here. If I click on Jupiter, it'll tell us all the coordinates, everything about it. Everything you need to know. if I want to get rid of that, how do I get rid of it? Well, just click right on your mouse. There it goes. Bye bye. Shall we speed it up? So you've seen it go around a complete 360. Around you. Round you. Round you. You were in the centre. That's what I observe. If you don't observe that, that's alright. Now, let's see how the magnet works. So you've got Polaris here. What's going to happen when I speed this up? Speed the time up. And you've got a point down here. So you've got a north pole, you've got a north, and you've got a south. Just like a magnet. Now, what's going to happen if I speed this up? Shall we? Let's go down here. You've got fast forward. Let's fast forward. Here we go. Here we go. Look what's happening. Can you see it? Let's take this off. You see? Now if we get the horizon level, and let's do the same again, let's see what effect. Here we go. Let's put this on. Can you see how it's working? Yeah. Can you see? So I'm just shifting the horizon into an arc so you can see that has a centre point, flat plane, and it's working exactly like a pineapple, turned inside out. Yeah? So, that's it. Oh, I think it's absolutely amazing. So let's just stop this. Let's stop it now. We'll take off this and this, and look at that. I can pull this up from the centre, get horizon again, and I can turn it round so I can see behind us. So you've got a 360 view. Yeah? Now if I was to click on Jupiter, it tells us about Jupiter.